Hey everybody, Gabe Jenkins. All right, we're going to do number 11 together. This is the official walkthrough. I might make some mistakes. I might have to figure some stuff out again because, sometimes life is not perfect. And if this comes across as a learning experience for both of us, well, so be it. We're going to learn through it together. So I'm going to try to walk through it the same way I did with the overview video and just try to take it step by step and build it with you. So let's start. I'm over here in AutoCAD and I got a millimeter. I'm using that template because, just to be clear, it's already got all the different, it's got my different layers built into it, so it's easier to kind of start. I'm going to start off by drawing things in the visible layer. And the first thing I said we're going to do is we're going to start to make some of this geometry over here, right? So I'm going to start with the circle. The little one I said has a diameter of 100, so I'm going to go diameter circle. Start at 0, 0. I told you I was going to start at the origin, and I'm going to make it diameter is going to be 100. You zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Next one, if there's a distance of 14 in between the smaller circle and the bigger circle, that means that the outer circle, so if the inner circle has a radius of 50, diameter of 100, if it's got a radius of 50, the outer circle has a radius of 64. So if I use that same starting point, and I'm going to do, what did I say, 64? Cool. All right. So now I got that. Now I need to figure out where, one more circle, sorry, one more circle, but I'm going to put this on the construction layer. It's going to have a radius of 60 or a diameter of 120. So I'm going to go over here to my layers, go to construction, and I'm going to make a circle with we'll just say radius of 60. Does that look right as I go about 60? Yes, it does. All right. So that's there now as well. I'm going to make an angled line out from the origin at 45 degrees. I'm going to pick this. Starting point is going to be 0, 0. I'm going to go just tab over first and say 45 degrees. Now it's locked in. You can see it's locked into 45 degrees. And I'm going to click there. That's going to be the end. So that is the center point of that circle right there. Cool. Going to go back to my visible layer, make my first little circle. My first little circle, it says all these little guys have a diameter of 14. So I'm going to go to my diameter circle. Cool. That's my starting point, 14. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Now I'm also going to make another circle with a radius of 13. Radius this time of 13, so it's going to be a little bit bigger. And cool. Now the reason I'm doing that is because I am going to try to mirror those things around my circle to make it a little bit to use less work, hopefully. I'm going to go to my construction layer. I'm going to make a line that goes up. We'll just say to here, and another line that goes from here to here, straight horizontal. I'm going to zoom in here and just trim away some of the stuff. I usually mess up trims, but we'll see if I do it this time. I know I don't want that line. I know I don't want that line. That one's gone. That one's gone. I want this whole inner circle, but I don't want that or that or that. Is that it? I want to get rid of that little piece and that little piece. Oh, I did better this time. Great. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to get out of my trim tool so I don't actually mess it up. Now I'm going to select, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can see a little bit better what I'm trying to do. So I am going to, let's see, I'm going to select this one and this one. I'm going to go to my mirror tool. And the first point of the mirror line is going to be here. The second line is going to be here. Cool. Do I want to erase my source? No. And now I want to do it one more time because I'm going to mirror it down. I'm going to click that and that. Now I'm going to click all four of them, enter, and it asks me for my mirror line. This time it's going to be from here to here. No, I don't want to erase my source objects. And now I need to trim away some more stuff again. All right. Again, hopefully I don't mess up. Good. Get rid of that and that and that and that and that and that. All right. exit out of the trim so I don't accidentally trim stuff away. So that is basically the first part of my drawing, okay? All right, now I'm gonna start to do some, I told you I was gonna start to build out some construction lines so I can start to figure out where to put everything else, right? So I'm gonna go back to my construction layer, make sure I'm on my construction layer, cool, and I'm gonna start making some lines, okay? So from my center point, I know that the bottom of this shape is 95 down, and then it goes way over. Okay, so I'm just going to start by making a line that goes from my thing down here, and it's going to go 95 down, and then I'm going to go just, I mean, I guess it doesn't truly, I guess I could go 170. Let's go 170, and now I'm going to go up 55. Cool. Now, that theoretically is the center point of my circles, right? Of these little circles right here. So I'm going to go back onto my visible layer, make a circle, and the inner circle has a diameter of 19 and the 44. 19 and 44. All right. Those are diameters. Diameter 19. So you can see I'm using that all these construction lines just to help me figure out where to put things, right? 19 and 44, I said. All right, excellent. All right, so now if I look at it, there's a line that comes straight over from the bottom quadrant of this circle, right? And another one that comes down from there, all right? Let's see what makes the most sense. Let's start by just doing this. Let's make a line. Am I on the right layer? Yeah, okay. And it comes from this point right here, and it just kind of goes over. Doesn't say exactly how far it goes over, so I'm just going to put it over to here, and then I'm going to trim away some stuff when I don't need it anymore. I also got a line that comes straight down from here, but it doesn't say how far that goes down either. So I'm going to come from here and kind of go down. It looks like it goes down a little farther, so I'm going to go down, I don't know, down to there. That seems pretty good. All right. Let's see. I also know that there is a line that goes from directly underneath my origin down at this point right here and goes over 100. So from 28 over to here. So if I make another construction line that starts right here, goes over 28, that is the starting point of that other line, starting point of this line right here. Go back to my visible layer, cool, make another line that goes from here, and it goes 72 over. All right. Get out of my thing. And if I go straight up from there, that's going to tell me how long this line right here is. So if I go straight from here and go up to where it intersects here, cool. That's that. So I can trim away. I don't need this part right here anymore. Okay. I can also start to now go up 22 and over until it intersects with that line, and then I can see where that goes. So if I go up here, I go up 22, and then I go over at a horizontal line, go there, and that's done. Trim away the parts I don't need. Cool. This is an extra little line here. I probably don't need that anymore. All right. I want to figure out where this circle is. And so I said I was going to offset this line up 38, and I was going to offset a vertical line over 62. So let me start off by going back to my, do I want to do this? I'm going to construction land. Let me pick that one. Okay. So I'm going to take this line, I'm going to offset it. Offset tool, 38. Oh, I got to say how far I want to go. 38. Pick this right here, click up, boom, excellent. This is actually a construction line. I don't want it to be white. Cool. Now I'm going to make a line that goes straight up from here, just far enough so that I know I can offset it over. So I'm going to make an offset line that goes up from here. That's fine. Cool. I'm going to offset this 62 over, 62. Click on it, move over. Cool. So that is the center point of my little circle right here, which it says has a diameter of 20. Make it visible layer because it's an object line and it's got a diameter of 20. Start at that point right there. Might make me, if I'm going to snap onto this, 20. And then I'm going to click on it and make it, move it over to my visible layer. All right, so got a lot of the stuff kind of starting to be built right here. If you, let's see, I can start to fill out the corners. Why don't we do that? Okay, so it says down here in a tiny little note, all fillet radii are 5 units, right? So I'm going to go fillet R of 5. I'm going to click on multiple here because I'm going to do multiple ones. Click that, this one, this, and that. I'll come back and extend that one down a little bit. This and that. All right. I'm just going to draw a line that connects this. And okay, all right. Oh, got to put that on the correct visible layer. Okay. So you can see it's starting to look right, right? Two things I guess I still have left to do. I got to make this arc come down like this, and I got to figure out how to draw that line right there. So what I was noticing is that the distance from here to here is 28, but the radius of this arc is only 25. That means it doesn't actually start right there. It starts 3 units over from there, right? So I need to make a construction line that just goes 3 units, and it seems so like such a small thing, but I'm going to do it. Let's hope I'm smart enough to do this right, but I might mess up again. All right, so this has to go down 25, and it has to go over 3. And that is my starting point. Sorry, everybody, but I told you. I haven't done it in a while. Messed up. Okay. I think that is right. Move this over. Let's see. could be wrong again. That's fine. All right. So don't erase the whole thing, Gabe. All right. I just want to trim part of it away. Okay. So now hopefully I'm still in the visible line, and I'm gonna make a line that goes straight down from the right. I got my quadrants snaps set on, and so I'm gonna go from the quadrant, the rightmost point, straight down at a 90-degree angle, do that, and now I'm gonna trim away some of these parts that I don't want, get rid of that. Okay. So I'm gonna just zoom in here. And make one more line from the top quadrant here over to here. Cool. I'm going to trim away this tiny little bit of a line. And I think that is now done. Zoom out, and that hopefully will be right. All right. So I think I'm pretty done with everything except one more thing. I got to draw that line right there. And you know what? Just so it's easier to see, I'm going to turn off my construction lines right now so it's just a little easier to see. I'm going to be one more time on my visible thing, and I'm going to make one more line. And I'm going to shift, right click, and click on tangent because I know I want it to be tangent to this circle. I can see that it's tangent. You can see there's like a tiny little circle with a line tangent to that circle that's in green. That lets me know that whenever I click on this thing, it's going to be tangent to this thing. So I'm going to click there. And then I told you that the place that looked best to me was when I clicked on the right quadrant, that point right there, and did that. And now I'm just going to get rid of some stuff that I don't want to do there. Cool. And that is my finished shape. I'm going to go ahead and dimension all the things I need to dimension here. and add my center and let everybody know that that's how you do number 11. Have a great day. Again, what we're trying to get used to is using construction lines to locate the center points and locate other geometries other than kind of like the central one we're working on. And so using construction lines on a different layer that lets us figure out where to put those things is a really, really, really helpful tool that will absolutely be necessary going forward in your CAD careers. All right, have a great day, everybody.